How many unscripted are there in there?
There's a handful. You each get a couple of turns to ask.
Don't. Welcome to Moviefone's Unscripted. I'm Naomi Watts and I'm here with Clive Owen to talk about our film, The International. Now we're going to ask each other some of our questions of our own and some of yours. And I will start with the first question. Your character is obsessed with exposing the truth. Have you ever been obsessed with anything?
Probably Liverpool Football Club.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
I'm
know
pretty
that.
obsessed.
He's telling the truth.
I need to watch the games wherever I am. It's a very big part of my life. So, Naomi, what was your favourite location during filming?
Both Berlin, well, all of the locations were great, and Milan I thought was the best place for food. I think you might agree with me on that. And Berlin for the visual aspect, the fantastic architecture and all the history, and it was great being in New York also because I was home. What was it like working in my country? I believe you just made a film there.
I have just made a film there, yeah. I had a very good time, yeah. It was possibly the most stunningly beautiful place I've ever been. We were shooting in Adelaide and outside of Adelaide, and we had an amazing location on the sea there, and it is literally one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. But it felt like a very long way away.
Yeah, it is.
How did you perfect the American accent?
I'm still working on it all the time. It's something you have to spend a lot of time working on. I work with a great coach. I guess having travelled a lot, I open ear. I lived in England for 14 years of my life and went to different schools in different counties, and I think I always took on a little bit of the twang of the new place that I went to.
It's very hard to be totally instinctive if you're doing a dialect.
Right.
You know, to actually think in the dialect is very hard.
It is.
And so it becomes a sort of like, you know, you get what you need to get down. This is just me personally, and I would not be able to improvise in an accent.
Oh, it's so hard.
I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah. What is the best place you have ever travelled to?
I'm a huge fan of New York, and even though I've spent an enormous amount of time in New York, every time I go, it's one of the few places where I could always spend more time there. But probably the best place ever was Africa. Mm. I went to Tanzania on my honeymoon, and was very memorable.
Yeah.
You're starring in a remake of The Birds. I didn't know that.
It's true.
Are you personally scared of any animals?
Yes, snakes and spiders. Big spiders. And, well, being from Australia, there are many deadly snakes, as you probably know. Don't know if you came across any in Adelaide.
There were some during the shooting, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there were some very close calls.
Scary.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
on the set?
Just around where the unit base was and stuff. They had to be.
Have you heard of the brown snake?
Yes.
Yeah, that is deadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they chase you. It's true. So I'm pretty terrified of snakes and sharks, too. Can you play soccer yourself?
No, I mean I do. My two girls play soccer, so I play with them now. I've gotten both into football. They both play football at school, actually, which is sad, and they wear Liverpool kits, and it's all completely because of the pressure I put them under. But I used to play at school, yeah, but I'm just a huge fan of the game and love watching it whenever I can. Naomi, if you could live the life of one of your characters, which one would it be?
Oh, I would love to have been Ann Darrow out there in the jungle with King Kong lying in his hand. That would have been nice. Okay, you've had some great action roles. What's the craziest stunt you've ever had to do?
Well, I did a pretty crazy movie called Shoot 'Em Up, and nearly every stunt in that movie was pretty damn crazy, but I'd say doing a free fall from a plane shootout was pretty crazy. Jumping off a bridge, through a sunroof, landing in the car and driving the car away was pretty crazy.
Yeah,
that whole movie is completely crazy. How old's your little one now?
I thought you were going to say, how old are you? That's frightfully inappropriate. My little one, he's almost 6 weeks old.
So
5.5, yeah.
how come you're looking so amazing 6 weeks after having the baby,
Oh,
Naomi?
bless Clive.
Seriously? Are you not eating? What are you doing? You starving yourself? What?
No, I have big babies, and sort of as the baby leaves you, a lot of the weight does too. And I'm nursing, and but I literally haven't even done any working out yet. So, thank you for saying that. It's all well hidden. What are you doing next? I genuinely want to know that.
I don't know. I'm not doing anything next.
Really?
No,
You're taking time off?
I've finished that one in Australia and doing the press for this and doing some press for the next one, Duplicity, but I've no idea what I'm doing next.
And that is by choice. You're not like unhireable or anything.
No, I'm unemployed and no one wants to give me a gig.
I find that very hard to believe. So you're just taking your time.
Yeah, there's nothing out
It's
there.
nice, isn't it?
But the birds, when are you doing the birds?
I don't know either, actually. It'll probably be at the end of the year, but the script's not completely ready and they're taking their time and getting it right. So we'll see.
You like birds?
Do I like birds?
Generally?
Yeah, I do like birds, but I'm glad that they've got better effects going these days than they did at the Hitchcock time, when they were slinging birds at
Is that what they were
Tippi
doing?
Hedren. Yeah, that's literally, she was getting...
Bombarded by birds?
Yeah. So things will be different in this one.
So you've said, apparently, Naomi, that fame inspired you to be an actress. Which character did you identify with, and can you sing the theme song? And would you sing the theme song?
It's true that the movie did inspire me, but it wasn't necessarily just one character. It was the fact that I wanted to go to school in America and dance on tabletops in leg warmers and leap into the arms of a very attractive black man. I don't know. It was a little girl fantasy. I just wanted to. Should I stop there?
It's good. I like it.
I just wanted to be an actor, also like you, from a very early age, and that seemed like a good school to go to.
Naomi, thank you.
Thank you, Clive.
And thanks to everybody for watching and sending in your questions.
Thanks. Come on, I must have an unscripted. Oh.